Hello guys and welcome. This is Adrian and today we're gonna have a YIN Yoga class specifically designed for the hips. Today we're gonna focus on the root chakra, therefore I'm wearing the red shirt. Before we get started, I would like to ask you to have a bolster and a block ready. If you don't have a block, you can use, if you don't have a bolster, you can use a couple of cushions, as well as a little blanket for our Shavasana at the end, because we might get a little bit cold. Today's poses are going to be between 3 and 5 minutes, so allow yourself the time to get in and out of the pose. Remember, here we're not stretching too much, we're not trying to compete with ourselves or anybody else. Okay, just allow the weight of our body to do the work. And with our consciousness, we open, expand, extend, and become more flexible and more balanced. Let's all find a comfortable seat. A nice seated pose. If you want, you can elevate yourself a little bit for our opening meditation. Bring your hands in prayer mode by your chest. And when you're ready, close your eyes. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths in through your nose. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Let's do this 5 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Until you find your breath. And then gently breathe in and out through your nose. Today's focus is going to be on root chakra, the hip openers. This is going to help us be more grounded, more flexible, gain a better emotional balance. Going to help us relieve any sexual tension that we hold in the body, any bladder issues. So with your eyes closed, imagine your root chakra. You imagine you're looking down and breathe in and out through it. And feel how with every breath you become more grounded and more balanced. And let's enter today's session with this intention. Let's take a couple more breaths before we start our session. In peace and quiet. When you are ready, gently open up your eyes. And let's start with our first pose of the day, which is butterfly. We're gonna be here for 5 minutes. So bring the soles of your feet together. Yeah. Don't bring them too close to your groin, because we're gonna be here for a while. Grab your pillows or your bolster. Bring it into your chest, and then gently forward fold. Here again, you can use a block as well if you want to support your forehead anyhow. Yeah, if you're not using a cushion. Remember, gently get into the pose. Do not go 100%, just allow the weight of your body to do the work naturally. And gently breathe in and out through your nose. Try not to move while you're in the pose. Then gently, at your own time, slowly come out of the pose. Remove your bolster. And let's do a counter pose, windshield wipers. So plant your palms behind your back, bend your knees, plant your feet, and sway your knees, sway your legs left to right gently. Allow the weight of your legs to do the work. Don't rush. Take your time. Now gently let's transition to a wide-legged sitting forward fold. So open up your legs as wide but as comfortable as possible, yeah? If this would be your 100%, just go 70, yeah? Don't open it all the way. Again, grab your bolster. Be it whatever height you require. And then gently, we're gonna forward fold. Drop your head down. You can use a block as well, whatever is necessary for you to get comfortable in the pose. We're gonna be here for 5 minutes again. This is a great hip opener. And gently breathe in and out through your nose. Try to be present. Don't allow your mind to take over and think about the things that you have to do later on in the day or for the rest of the week. Just allow this moment. Make it that it belongs to you and you only. And any thoughts are passing through your brain, just let them flow away. Don't cling onto them. Again, if you feel any tension in your body, just be conscious of it and breathe through it. Allow yourself to relax. Notice how sometimes we're being tensed for no reason until we become aware of it and release that tension. By practicing YIN, allows you to be more conscious and aware of your own body. And you'll be able to gain more patience in time. which is a quality I think we all need a little bit of it, or a little bit more of it. In my case, anyway. Then gently, if your body feels like it can extend a little bit more, just allow the natural weight of your body to do the work. And gently, at your own time, slowly come out of the pose. Remove your bolster. Let's do our counter pose, the windshield wipers. Plant your palms behind your back. And gently allow the weight of your knees to do the work. Remember to keep a gentle smile in your face, on your face. When you're ready, let's transition to our next pose, which is caterpillar. So extend your legs in front of you. Here we're going to simply forward fold. Again, you can use a bolster for support, or if this is too much, you can bend your knees and gently forward fold over them. We're only going to be here for 3 minutes, so whatever your choice is, just make sure that it's comfortable enough for you. Allow the weight of your head to fall down. Support it with a block if you need to. Now gently at your own time, slowly come out of the pose. Remove the bolster. And let's do our counter pose, which is a tabletop. Here, from sitting, you're gonna plant your palms underneath your shoulders, open up your fingers wide, then bend your knees and plant your feet deeply into the ground as you push yourself all the way up and you look up at the ceiling. We're only gonna be here for 1 minute. Then gently at your own time, drop your buttocks on the floor. And let's transition to our next pose, which is shoelace. So extend your legs in front of you, bend the right leg and bring it over to the left hip, and then bend the left leg underneath your right, like so. Here, you have a few variations. You either simply rest over your knee, bring your head over. If you want, you can use a block. However height you require, you can bring your palms by your sides or in front of you, or again, you can use a bolster to rest on. Whatever feels comfortable for you. We're gonna be here for 3 minutes. Now gently, at your own time, come out of the pose. Remove your bolster. Extend your legs in front of you gently. As we're going for our counter pose, the windshield wipers, gently sway your knees from left to right. Gently. Let's transition to our next pose, which is dragon, or let's all meet on our knees, or low lunge. So we're gonna do this on the right side, and I'll give you a few variations before we get into it. Plant your right foot down, open up your legs, sink your hips deeply. And here, for the easy option, you can either plant your palms into your knees, look ahead of you, or support yourself into your elbows. Again, look ahead of you. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper, we're going to be here for 5 minutes. So really do your most comfortable one. You can plant your palms and look ahead of you. Or if you're even more flexible and if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can go all the way down on your elbows. Again, the right leg opens up a little bit wider. It can actually come on the outside of the mat if necessary. Yeah, because you're going really deep. As well, if you want, you can do 2 minutes and 3 minutes. So you can, if you're really flexible, you can go 2 minutes into the deep one, whichever is your choice. And then on the last 3 minutes, you can come all the way up. Yeah? When you're ready, plant yourself, and let's get into it. So the first 2 minutes have passed. If you'd like to come out of the pose a little bit and get into a more comfortable one, not just be where you are, and simply close your eyes so that you don't get distracted, and breathe. In and out through your nose gently. Now gently at your own time, come out of the pose. And we're gonna counter this with a downward dog. So plant your palms, lift your hips up, and then gently walk your feet, gently bend one knee and then the other. Gently walk yourself. And take a few deep breaths in and out through your nose to catch your breath. Bring your chest towards the floor. Look between your knees or your hips. If you want, you can stop pedaling. When you're ready, gently come down into your knees. And let's transition into our next pose, which is shoelace on the opposite side. So now we're gonna do our left side. So bend your left knee, bring it over to the right hip, and then bend the right leg underneath the left one. Remember, we're gonna be here for 3 minutes. So use your bolsters and your blocks as you gently fold over your knees. Support your head. Don't let your head dangle because you're gonna strain your neck. Gently find your breath. Again, if this is too much, you can support yourself by holding your palms on the floor. Gently at your own time, come out of the pose, remove your bolster, slowly bring your legs in front of you, bend your knees, and let's go for our windshield wipers. Plant your hands behind your back and gently sway your legs from left to right. Remember to bring a smile to your face. After this, we're going to transition to dragon on the left, again for 5 minutes. When you're ready, let's transition. So bring the left leg in front of you, bend your knee, plant your right knee behind you, open up your legs wide. Again, remember the options, either supported on the knee or on your palms or all the way down. If you're going all the way down, open up your left leg a little bit wider and then gently sink in. Remember to close your eyes so that you don't get distracted. And you'll notice that one side it's more flexible than the other. For some, on this left side might be a little bit easier to get into than the other one, than the right side. And if that's the case, the left side is usually our emotional side. If you are flexible here, this means that you have to do a little bit more work on your right side, which is your logical side. Our body is indicating where we have to work. So remember, left side of the brain, it's emotional and creativity. Right side is the logic. So the first 2 minutes have passed. If you choose to break it down into parts, if not, just stay where you are. Now slowly at your own time, come out of the pose. We're gonna transition to our down dog. So plant your palms and then slowly start pedaling your feet one by one, gently. Don't worry if your heels are not touching the floor. That's not the goal here. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Create that space. And when you feel like stopping, you can stop and rest. Take a couple of deep breaths in to find your breath. Gently come back into your knees. And now we're going to transition to saddle pose. Here, I'll show you a couple of options. So you open up your legs wide and you go down between your heels. Yeah, something like that. If you can't go all the way down, you can always use a block to elevate yourself, whatever height required, as well as you can use a blanket or a towel to put underneath between your calves and your thighs. Yeah. So if you're using the block, this is the first variation. Plant your palms behind your back and allow your head to rest down. Or if you feel like you can go a little bit deeper, you can plant your elbows on the floor, grab your feet, allow your head again to go down. Or a second variation, a third variation, it's with the bolster. Again, we're gonna be here for 4 minutes, so find your most comfortable one. So with the bolster again, you go all the way down on your back and rest your hands by your side. Here you can use a block to support your head if you want. Yeah. Whatever you choose, allow yourself to slowly go in the pose. It's important that our knees are on the floor and not lifted up. If our knees are off the floor, you need to lift your back up or support yourself into your palms, plant your palms behind your back as you bring your body up. Remember to close your eyes. Gently breathe in and out through your nose. Find your breath, find your balance. Now gently at your own time, support yourself as you come out of the pose. And we're gonna transition to child's pose to rest our spine. So keep your knees wide, bring your toes together, and gently go down. Rest your forehead on the floor. Open up your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in and relax. Feel how your spine is relaxing and the pain is being relieved. Now gently come out of the pose. And we're going to transition onto our backs for our last poses of the day, which is reclining twists before Shavasana. So let's go on our backs. Bring your knees into your chest. Open up your hands in a T shape. And when you're ready, bring your knees over to the right on the floor. If you can, look over the left shoulder, or if that's too much of a strain, look straight up at the ceiling. And you can bring your right palm on top to rest on top of your left knee. We're only gonna be here for 3 minutes each. So enjoy this sweet, sweet stretch of our lower spine, lower back. Keep your eyes closed. The more you keep your knees on top of each other together, the deeper the stretch. So the more you try to align the knees, the better flexibility you will gain into your spine. Try to keep your left shoulder on the floor. I mean, both your shoulders, but usually the opposite shoulder gets off the floor. Let's try and bring that on the floor gently. Now gently bring your knees into your chest. Hug your knees. Bring your nose towards your knee. And then gently cross your legs and rotate them clockwise a few times, and then counterclockwise. This really massages the spine. And when you're ready, open up your legs again parallel to the ground in T shape. Bring your knees into your chest and then fold them over to the left side. Again, try to look over your right shoulder, or if that's too much, just look straight up at the ceiling. And you can rest your left palm onto the right knee. Try to keep both your shoulders onto the floor and your knees together. Now gently at your own time, bring your knees into your chest. Let's hug them. Cross your legs and let's rotate them from left to right and the other way around. Before we transition to Shavasana, Now, before we transition to Shavasana, if you have any lower back problems, I would suggest you elevate your legs on a little block, as well as you can use a cushion to support your back. Yeah, you can cross your legs, whatever feels comfortable for you. If you don't need it, that's fine. Remember, you can use a blanket as you're gonna get cold. We're gonna be here for 7 minutes, so bring your palms facing up on the floor and relax your body. Relax your face muscles, relax your forehead, relax the back of your head, relax your ears, your eyes. Feel how your eyelids are falling heavy. Relax at the back of your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Feel your shoulders relaxing into the ground with your forearms and your palms. Relax your fingertips. Relax your chest and your belly. Relax your upper back, your midsection. Relax your lower back. Feel the weight of your body relaxing and grounding into the floor. Relax your buttocks and your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees. Relax your calves and your ankles and your toes. With every exhalation, you feel how you're more grounded. And how you're more balanced. Simply find your breath as you're gonna rest here for the next couple of minutes in silence. Now gently at your own time, come back into the body, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingertips, feel your mat, feel the ground, feel your surroundings, and when you're ready, tilt yourself over to the right side so that you push yourself up to a nice cross-legged position. You can elevate yourself if you want. For our closing meditation, bring your palms on top of each other next to your belly button. Touch your big fingers together, your big thumbs. Close your eyes, your back straight. And let's take a few deep breaths. In and out through your nose. And remember to be very grateful for you have shown yourself on the mat today to practice self-care and self-love, because you are worthy and you deserve it. Namaste.